Hey darling, I was not sure who that reading was going to be for, the last reading, so I'm going to do another one. We're just going to see whatever wants to come out, okay? Whatever comes out. We've got air here, okay, thoughts, mind, soulmate. Okay, someone is thinking about you right now. A soulmate, a divine masculine, specifically. Divine masculine. Is that too bright? Divine masculine. Okay. This divine masculine is going through some hard ass shit right now. We got the stormy card. Again, I gotta cover the words so that you can see it. Stormy. And they are thinking about you right now. You're all they're focused on? Okay. Let's get some more information here with some tarot. Oh, Hierophant. Could be dealing with a Taurus. Or you could be a Taurus. Thinking about commitment. Their priorities, Two of Pentacles and the Hierophant. If this is someone who's already in a committed relationship, look at the waves at the background. Stormy. Stormy waves there. More boats. They are trying to find land. Okay? They feel like they're in a glass case of emotion. Okay, it's not funny. I'm not trying to make light of it. This person is going through a really rough emotional time. If they're in another commitment with someone, because this can be like a very committed person with the Hierophant, then that is very rocky. They're evaluating priorities. What have they signed themselves up for? Okay? This could be related to the last message. Okay. Weird. Weird. Okay. Tell me about this situation. Nine of Pentacles. Someone trying to get single. Trying to get established in themselves. This is related to the last message. Okay. It's going to be a part 2, I guess. A part 2. But I don't know why I'm reading it differently than... Like I was reading it for this person in the last one, but this feels like I'm reading for someone else. Okay. Maybe the last reading was this person that's going through the hard shit with another partner, and you need to be aware of this. Would you be, well, if it's divine masculine, are you the divine feminine? Divine feminine? Okay. Divine feminine. Your divine masculine is going through some hard ass shit right now. And they're thinking about you, and they're thinking about how they need to be, trying to get their mind right, trying to get their mind and their heart right. I feel like this person is in a level of authority that they weren't prepared for at one time. They feel like the captain of the ship here, and they may feel like the ship is going down. The ship is going down. I don't know what to do. I'm on a sinking ship. And I'm the captain. Okay. Okay. Tell me some more. Eight of Pentacles. Yeah, they're having to leave something behind. They're having to leave something behind. A part of them is going to go down with that sinking ship. And they realize that. This person is having an evaluation about why they wanted certain things. What they found desirable about that situation. Okay, I just knocked cards off. Queen of Pentacles, a wife position, right? What they found desirable about that. Six of Swords, the Moon, Death, Four of Swords. Yo, okay, divine feminine. I do feel like this, if this is related to the other reading. I do feel like this other person, it was a very karmic feminine in that reading that this person is dealing with. Very heavily karmic, very manipulative. I feel like they were essentially trying to destiny swap with you. Okay? And it may have seemed successful. Like they officially got the position, but energy doesn't lie. That came out in that reading. Energy doesn't lie. This person, your divine masculine, is very aware of that. Whatever was hidden has come to light, and they're moving forward from that. They're moving forward from that. Okay? Okay. How's this person feeling? How's this divine masculine feeling for my darling right now? Death. They need to change some things. This person is taking full accountability. Again, why was I attracted to that? Why did I want that? Why did I choose that? And I don't mean to objectify this other person, but I do feel like the way this karmic energy has navigated has been very... They've been navigating more like... that's so weird to say, but I'm going to say it. They've been navigating more like an entity than a person. Like, this person's humanity is almost... It feels like very fractured. They are navigating from a very fractured sense of their own humanity. So they've been navigating like a leech, okay? This person is not wanting to at all be anything remotely like who they were to have even found that attractive. To have found that desirable. They are seeing you as needing a major transformation to have occurred before you even consider dealing with this person, with this divine masculine again. They feel like they really did a number to your connection, to themselves. Okay. Yeah, I feel like you've established boundaries with this person. They're very aware with the Knight of Swords. They're very aware of your boundaries, Divine Feminine. You could have really told them. You didn't shy away from telling them how their behavior made you think, feel, what you experienced at their hands for how they were. I feel like you've been very upfront with that. And not in a mean ass way. In a way that's just like, is this something that you're even willing to work on with me or not? Because I just need to know, because I can't deal with being confused. I can't deal with feeling like I'm not good enough, like you want someone else, that like I'm second best in some way. I feel like that's how you communicated. Like, do you even like me? Because I just need to know. Like, I don't want to waste any more time, because I'm not sure. The way you show up, I'm not sure. And this person probably didn't do anything with that at the time and went on and moved on with this karmic person. Yeah, definitely not with the Knight of Wands. Definitely not. Definitely not. I said, oh, okay. Well, that person's fun to fuck, so I'll just go over there. I got the toxic sex from that one, so I'll just go deal with that. That's fun. Rather than a healthy relationship. Oh, this person feels really disgusted. They feel really disgusted by what they chose. It's giving like... I'm not going to say that. This person could be very vulgar. Okay. Okay, how's this person... How's this person feeling right now? Seven of Wands, they feel blocked out of your life. They feel like they have to make a stand for themselves. They need to make a stand for what's important to them. And I feel like that's the hard thing with this person, is nothing has really been important to them. They haven't really took a stand for anything. They've never been convicted about any connection. Are they feeling convicted about their connection with Darling? Page of Pentacles. It tells me that they know that things could get off the ground if they actually invested in it. I feel like they've been very hesitant to do anything long term or to establish anything healthy here because of the unknowns. Why is that? Three of Wands, Knight of Swords. Anything could be better at any point in time. Anything could be better at any point in time, right? This feels like shiny toy syndrome this person has dealt with or is wrestling with when it comes to relationships. What if I realize that I want something else, but then I've invested so much time and energy and effort into this? What if there's better? What if I'm not giving myself the opportunity to see what's available, right? To see what all is out there. I'm not loving this energy. High Priestess and the Lovers. Three of Swords. It makes sense now in a very twisted, wounded way. This person has been afraid to get their hopes up with you, and that's why they haven't invested anything. Because what if it doesn't work out? What if you find better? What if you find better? What if I don't see it coming? What if I get my heart and soul and hopes invested in someone as amazing as you, and then I trust that, and then I don't see a betrayal happening? What if you leave me? So then they left you first. Okay, I'm gonna leave those out. I want you to know that this fear was not your fault. Okay? I feel like you've been very unconditionally loving, very balanced, very attentive, nurturing, kind, intentional. And this person has rationalized that if they get used to that, then it'll hurt worse when it's gone. Queen of Cups, Five of Pentacles. This is because they needed to do some healing for their own self-worth, right? I am also getting from this High Priestess and the Lovers, this other feminine energy that this person has been dealing with, most definitely masquerading as you, trying to look, act, be, walk, talk, embody a lot of you trying to be you. Energy doesn't fucking lie. Energy doesn't lie. And when someone just wants to look, talk, act, walk, talk, whatever, like you, and you have your own energy, then you just put on some different style clothes and you just say, I can be a beautiful goth goddess here, or I can be the preppy cutesy one. It doesn't matter what I'm wearing. It doesn't matter my aesthetic. It matters what's in here. It matters what's in here. That's something no one else can duplicate. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Any actions this divine masculine might be taking? Ten of Swords, Judgment. Well, they are definitely ending. They're definitely ending that. This feels like divine intervention, which I got that in the other reading. This divine masculine, that energy is being heavily protected right now from a lot of shit. A lot of shit that's trying to bend their will, bend their mind, bend their thoughts, keep them stuck in place. Don't get up. Don't move on. That was happening in the other reading. This masculine energy is definitely experiencing that, aware of that, and protected from it. And they're just like, I see what you're trying to do, and I'm going to get up anyways. The fear, like, growth is painful. I'm either going to be stuck here with a facade, with a mimic, a literal mimic. I'm going to be stuck in a marriage with a mimic, or I'm going to find myself and find what's really meant for me. This person is having possibly a spiritual awakening. Judgment has been called on this. Yeah. Divine Feminine, I can tell you right now, because you've shown them what true love is, true unconditional, non-attached, non-controlling, non-dominant, fully accepting love, allowing their free will to be what it is. Because you've been that, this person, that's exactly what they can compare and contrast to and say, that is not what I'm with. That is not what I'm with. That's not who I'm with. That's not who I chose. I didn't choose someone who loves me. I chose someone who wants to dominate me. Ooh, my candle just sparked. Ooh. Anything that Divine Feminine needs to be aware of? The Hierophant. Well, we've got the spiritual counterparts out. We've got the High Priestess and the Hierophant out, and then we've got the physical Divine Masculine here. There is something here about ritual and routine. And when I say ritual, I don't mean doing rituals. I mean what you are ritualistically doing, thinking, believing, okay, for yourself. This is individual. Getting connected to the God within, your sense of I am, your free will. Especially if this is like a counterpart connection, a divine masculine, divine feminine, twin flame, whatever you want to call it. Whatever this is, whatever you do for self, you are also doing for other, okay? Whatever you are nurturing for yourself, you are nurturing for other. And it at least puts the awareness in the other's field of awareness, okay? That doesn't mean that you're controlling. This has nothing to do. I think here's the thing. Here's the deal. If you're focusing on trying to say, I'm a twin flame, I have a divine masculine, I'm a divine feminine, that's my person, that's my counterpart, then this reading is not for you. Okay? Because that intention and that energy is controlling. That is dominating. That is removing free will. When you get to the point in your twin flame, counterpart, whatever spiritual connection where you say, I may have this connection, but I'm connected to me. It's not about that person fulfilling me. It's about me fulfilling me. I'm not separate from that person. Their soul, we have the same soul. It's the same soul. So that person is not outside of me. That person is me. So what can I do for me individually, not them, to take care of myself, show up for myself, take care of myself, love myself, focus on my life goals individually, do things that help me feel empowered, that make me feel loved. How can I do that myself? That's the point. Okay? And whether or not other you shows up physically is neither here nor there. Could be cool, could be fun, not a necessity for your life goals, for your life purpose. That's not the point of it. I know a lot of people don't want to hear that, but frankly, I don't give a fuck, because I really hate seeing the twin flame, divine counterpart, spiritual connection community get twisted so toxic into domination, ownership. It's disgusting. It's gross. And just think about it the other way. If someone came to you and said, you're my twin flame. We have a soul connection. We will be together. I'm your divine feminine. You're my divine masculine. Nothing's going to stop us from being together. How would that make you feel? It would make you feel so gross. You would be like, you are not entitled to me. And so whoever needs to hear this, you're not entitled to this person. You are not entitled to anyone. You are entitled to yourself. You do what you need to do for you. And if that is a true twin flame, again, your soul, same soul, two bodies, same soul. Whatever you do for your soul, for your consciousness, you are gifting to that person. Don't you want that? Don't you want peace for them? Don't you want goodness for them? Don't you want empowerment for them? Don't you want them to choose things that are life affirming? If that happens to be you, great. You deserve peace. You deserve life affirming, okay? This is like a wake-up call. Whatever you do for you, you are doing for them individually. You do not need them to do anything for you. They are not obligated to do anything for you. You are obligated to you. Period. Okay, this is a bit of a tangent. 143 on the clock, which means I love you. The best way that you can love this person, love you, is to allow them their free will, their humanity, and to just focus on what you can do for you. That doesn't mean wait for this person. That doesn't mean hope bad things happen for them. That means hope the best happens for them. Hope that they get everything they want. Hope that they live a life where they are blessed, where they have peace, where they are happy, where they are aware, where they know who they are. Wish that for them, no matter where they are in your life, no matter what they're doing for you. It's not about what other people do, is not about you. What you do for you is about you. What you wish for others is about you. Okay? I say this with so much love, so much compassion, so much of a lot of things. I'm just going to leave this here. I feel like the energy just cut off, and whoever's reading this is meant for, it's meant for. If it's not your reading, it's not your reading. I say it with love. Okay? Take care. Ta-ta.